I'm chatting with Aileen from Aesthetical Medical Spa, and we're going to talk about skincare for brides to be. As we know, like for wedding makeup, it's not just the makeup. Makeup you put it on, it's not magic. It doesn't create this magical, flawless look, and brides want this flawless look. So you have to start skincare. So, hi, welcome, Aileen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. Thank you for asking me to have this chat. I'm quite excited about it because skincare is what I love. So, yeah, I'm excited to get started.
The first question is, I'm going to ask you, so what are the main reasons that brides and bridal parties will book an appointment with you prior to their big day?
So it's very individualized why people come to me before. So we see a lot of brides, but we also see a lot of mothers of the brides are quite common. We have a few grooms as well. It's not all about the ladies. We do have grooms that come and see us occasionally for certain things. It can often be because of a skin condition. So it could be because they're suffering from rosacea, hyperpigmentation, maybe acne, breakouts, any sun damage, or signs of aging, all of these things. And they just want to really have an expert look over their skin, see if they can make any changes, do anything to improve the condition of their skin before the big day. And also, I think as well, there can be a lot of anxiety and stress when you're planning a wedding. And that can often reflect on our skin as well. So sometimes it can be a cause of an exacerbation of a skin condition is through the stress of actually planning the event as well. So a lot of people just want refreshed, glowing skin. They don't have any prior concerns. They just want their skin to look good on the day. And the good thing is that we can create, bespoke treatment plans for our patients. So it doesn't matter if it's just a little glow and a refresh that they're after, or something a bit more in depth to treat a skin condition. It can be as much as we've had a patient that came to us, 7 weeks before an event. It wasn't a wedding, it was another event. And she just was desperately unhappy with the condition of her skin and signs of aging and really wanted some help to do as much as we could. 7 weeks was not a long time to get really into the condition of her skin, but we were able to create a bespoke treatment plan for her. But some people are so organized and they come to us 2 years in advance, and they are, it's really great that we can really look at their skin, anything else that they want to manage within their skin, or if they want to, go down the route of more injectables like anti-wrinkles or dermal fillers. So yeah, those are the type of people that we see on the run up into their wedding.
You're saying there about like breakouts and that the amount of brides that I come across and it's usually stress. They have stress breakouts.
Anxiety inducing time, but really try and enjoy it as much as possible, I would say.
Next question I've got then. This is quite an important one, I think. How soon before the big day should a bride to be start thinking of attending an appointment for a consultation?
Ideally, I would say 12 months is a great time. So that really gives us a chance to look at your skin and see what we need to do in that period of time. What we first do when people come to see us is we take around about an hour to consult with you, and then that lets us really see or understand what your concerns are. Sometimes it's not always obvious to us as practitioners how a patient will feel about their own skin, as they come into the room when they first attend for their appointment. So we spend a lot of time really getting to understand what the reasons are for them coming that day. Also, we like to assess our patients, take time for that, talk about what's causing your concern as well. So look at the reasons your skin might be behaving in that certain way, causing you an issue. So we take a lot of time to really understand that. So the treatment plan will reflect the outcome of all of these processes. So giving us 12 months is really, I would say that's a gold standard. But, we can work with whatever. Like I said, with the lady that came 7 weeks before, we were like, right, okay, we need to get on this now. But yeah, I would say 12 months is a good time.
The next question is, what do you recommend for bridal parties leading up to the big day? What should they be doing?
First of all, what I would say is something that people think is maybe nothing to do with us at all, is your overall health. So I think a lot of skin conditions are caused by, like we talked about, stress, lifestyle, hydration, all of these things. what you need to look at first probably is your own general health and well-being, and we're such a strong advocate for that. As a health professional, really my core is your general health and how you're feeling. So I would say look at that first. Then the next thing I would say is having a really strong at-home skincare routine. So we help you with that as well. At our clinic, we use two brands of medical grade skincare, which is Illumiere MD and Zeo Skin Health. So those are two really robust brands that have been clinically tested. They've got great data behind them, and we can help a bespoke treatment plan for you. Now, not everybody is like me. I like a good 7-step routine. So I wasn't always like this. And some people are like, oh no, just 1 or 2 steps is absolutely fine. That's the most I can manage. We all live busy lives. And we all have different priorities. So again, we can work with that. We can work within your budget. We can work within your lifestyle and make sure we get something that's going to get the optimum results for you and give you the best skin health on the day. So what we're looking at really is incorporating, a good cleanser, serums, exfoliants, and SPF. We're all about the protection for your skin as well. So that's how we would start really looking at your skin. Obviously, if there's any underlying skin concerns, we can address those as well.
It's good to know as well that, as you say, I'm just like you. I've got a lot of big, lots of steps to my skincare, and I know not everybody does. So I think it's quite reassuring that brides know that it doesn't have to be, obviously the more the better.
And it's already an expensive time if you're paying for a wedding, planning for a wedding, so we're not there to make things, more stressful for you. We're there to help and facilitate. And I think if we can get good results using fewer products, and if you're using really good quality products, you should be able to achieve that as well. It might be a case of, maybe adding in a retinol to make sure your skin is a really nice surface for when you're applying makeup, or it could be, making sure you're using a good exfoliator or serums, maybe a vitamin C to really brighten your skin. And, it's a really good antioxidant. So we help with all of that as well. And yeah, we're not there to add pressure. We're there to take the pressure off.
Skin treatments are popular prior to an event or a wedding.
At a few different things when we're thinking about skincare treatments. So we can treat your skin. We have patients that just want skin treatments, and that is absolutely fine. They don't want to have cosmetic injectables or anything like that, which is great. We can still achieve really good results with the treatments that we have. So one of the best ones we have for treating skin for lines and wrinkles, collagen production, acne scarring as well is good for is microneedling. So we use a skin pen microneedling device. And it's really good at tackling uneven skin tone. And a course of 3 prior to your wedding is a great way to improve the tone and texture of your skin. This is very dependent on how a person presents to us as well. So we also have the use of chemical peels as well. Now, we're not like Sex and the City, Samantha. We've moved on since that bright red. I hope your people that are watching this get this reference, because I know it's quite an old reference now. But back in the day when, skin peels were seen as something that were really quite invasive and deep, we use a range of skin peels. So some of them are a little bit deeper, and other ones, it's more like your skin feels kind of rough for a few days afterwards. It's not necessarily this big peeling that comes, but it's really good for deep exfoliation and creating a nice, even skin tone as well. And if you have like acne or rosacea, any of these skin pigmentation issues as well, they're really, really good for that. So yeah, we've got that in our toolkit. Another one, sorry, we do have a few treatments, so I'll not go through all of them, but I'll do a few, cherry pick a few that I think are really nice for brides. So our Morpheus 8 treatment as well. So that is microneedling combined with radio frequency. So that is a really good treatment as well, that creates more youthful, glowing skin. Also, it helps if you're starting to have these little jowly bits here, or a little bit of excess sagging around your neck area too, and it helps contour like that as well, plus really helps with the surface of your skin. With regards to injectables, obviously we do anti-wrinkle injections, so they help smooth or relax the muscle behind your skin, which smooths out fine lines and wrinkles, which is great for the upper face if you've got a few little lines you're worried about. And usually I would suggest people would come in for at least one treatment prior to their treatment before their wedding, just so that we make sure that we get the exact right dosing for you, that you're happy with the results, and that that's something that you want to have in your wedding. Because sometimes people don't always like anti-wrinkle injections. Their face looks maybe a bit different to what they're used to, and they don't like that. So it's good to have a treatment before so that you can say, I mean, I'm not going to lie, most people love it. But there are a few out there that it's just not for them. So it's good to have that. I wouldn't be happy to just Botox somebody a couple of weeks before their wedding and just send them out because, yeah, it just it might not be right for them. Another thing we do that's really good treatment is skin boosters. So I actually had my Profilo yesterday on my face and my neck. And as you can see, I don't know if you can even see the little pinpricks, that goes down really quickly. And it's a hyaluronic acid booster. So it's not changing the shape of your face at all, or structure. We're not changing the volume of your cheeks or anything here. What we're doing is helping your skin. So it just gives a nice glow, usually 2 to 4 weeks prior to your wedding. It's a really nice treatment for boosting hydration. And I would say if you're having this treatment, to make sure you drink lots of water. So you're getting that hyaluronic acid is extremely hydrophilic, so it draws water, so it gives a nice result. So keep your water. I've got my big my big cup here. So yeah, definitely keep yourself hydrated if you're getting skin boosters. So we have dermal fillers in our toolkit as well. So this is really good if you want to replace volume loss or you want to enhance an area. So it might be a little bit extra volume in your lips. It could be in your cheeks if you've lost some volume. Because we have brides of all ages as well. You know, we have some in their 20s, but we have some people that are in their 40s and 50s getting married again. So it's great. You know, we can treat these people exactly what they need as they need it. Fillers are really, really versatile as well. So we can use them for a lot of areas depending on where the volume loss is. Another thing we recommend maybe a week or two. I wouldn't say to change your skincare or add anything in that you've not tried, because you don't want to be getting any reactions to your skin or any allergies, you know, just before your wedding. But it's quite nice to come in and have a facial 2 weeks before. Make sure your skin is really well exfoliated and hydrated, and really, you know, looking its most luminous for the big day.
Your skin's glowing. I was going to say, your skin is glowing. Just something I thought was quite good when you're saying about like all the fillers and things as well, and the microneedling. I think at the moment as well, it's really important to go to somebody like yourself who's a professional. But there's a lot of people out there that just go and do like a day's course, and they're injecting people. Please make sure you're going to somebody like yourself who is a professional, who knows the regulation.
Thank you so much for bringing that up, because it is a bit of a hot topic at the moment with everything that's been going on in the news and things about unregulated practitioners. So yeah, one thing I would say, if you're going to go to an aesthetic practitioner, is to ask them what their qualifications are, if they're regulated by Healthcare Improvement Scotland. If you're in Scotland, if you're in England, it's a CQE regulated clinic, I think you're looking for. Who they're insured with, all of these things. If they are on the NMC register, you can check that. If they're a nurse or a midwife, you can check your doctor, where if it's a doctor that you're going to, you can check all these things. So yeah, you need to be aware as a patient coming to any of these practitioners, because it's largely unregulated. So it is really good to ask these questions if you're thinking about these kind of treatments.
What role dermaplaning? Oh, you mentioned that before, didn't you? The dermaplaning in pre-wedding skincare.
Yeah, that's if you think about your sort of last treatment before having a facial, and then combining this with dermaplaning as well, to get rid of all the sort of peach fuzz, the vellus hairs on our face, which can leave a lovely smooth effect when you're getting your makeup applied on the day of your wedding. So it gives a nice, it's more a superficial thing, whereas along the way we're really looking at in depth of your skin. We're looking topically, we're looking at your muscles, we're looking at your fat pads, all of these things. But actually, on the day, it's quite nice to have a little dermaplane so your makeup lies nice and smoothly. So we often recommend that for a week or two prior to your wedding day as well.
So how can brides actually effectively combine these treatments for optimal results?
Coming to a consultation, a full assessment, creating a tailor-made plan for our patients. So we, as I say, we look at everything. We look at your skin, we look at your bone structure, we look at your muscles, like all of these things, starting topically with a skincare regime and then going from there, incorporating facials, peels, dermaplaning, and then perhaps Botox and fillers if that's the route that you want to go down. But we really strive for a really comprehensive approach to achieve, your most radiant look, pretty much. We can work with everybody that comes within their budget and their lifestyle. If you're somebody that's outside a lot, that's all of these things, we take into account your job, your lifestyle, all of these things, and create something that is going to leave you feeling good on the day. Say if you've just had a chemical peel, you're not wanting to go back out and maybe feed calves and things straight after, when there's a possibility that you might have dirt and things on your skin. So we need to be mindful of what you're going to be doing directly after your treatment, and we can work with you and find things that are going to work within your lifestyle. Or sometimes people that are really active, we have problems with them because they're so active all the time, and usually after quite a lot of our treatments we're like, no exercise for 24 to 48 hours, and some people really struggle with that. So we can work around it. We're like, go out for a great big run before you come, and then we can do your treatment and go from there. So yeah, there are things that we consider, but we go through absolutely everything at their consultation and make sure that we're creating a plan that's going to work for them. And if you're a bit like somebody with loads of kids, or whatever, you might not have time for a really intensive 5, 6, 7 step skincare routine, and that is absolutely fine as well. We can work with you and really create something that you're going to enjoy. I hope people enjoy the process. It's not like something that they're scared of or apprehensive about, because it should be an enjoyable process. It's just like looking after an extra bit, like when you go to the gym, or your skin health, it should be incorporated into that as well, and it should make you feel good.
People might feel a bit awkward coming in sometimes because they don't know what to expect. So it's nice to get an
It's
idea beforehand.
I remember the first time I went to an aesthetic practitioner, and I remember the nerves I felt before. And I tried to talk a lot on my Instagram stories and Facebook stories so that people are assured, we are we're a friendly bunch. So we try to be as friendly and accommodating with people as possible. So hopefully I've might help allay people's fears before they come.
Finally, then, Aileen, where can brides find you, and how would they go about booking a consultation with yourself?
So the name of our business is ASthetics Medical Spa. So you can find us on Facebook or Instagram, ASthetics Medical Spa. Also, our website is www.aestheticmedical.co.uk. So we have booking links on our webpage and on our Instagram page as well. If you click the link in our bio, you can either direct message me. So if you're a little bit unsure, you can chat to me through messaging or even phone. My phone number is there as well, and have a little chat beforehand. Or you can, if you know that you definitely want to book a consultation, you just click the link and it takes you straight to our booking form that shows our availability. Also, I should say we've got 2 clinics. We've got one that's outside of Wigtown. So we're kind of in the country. I stay on a farm as well. So it's a farm just outside of Wigtown. And then I've got a clinic where I am today in Dumfries in the Crichton campus. So we cover a lot of like a vast range of Dumfries and Galloway. So hopefully we're handy for most people.
It's lovely up there as well, isn't it? At the Dumfries, the campus, it's perfect, isn't it?
So nice. And especially now when it's coming into autumn, the leaves are changing. It's just so nice up here. I love it.
Thanks so much for that, Aileen. Really enjoyed chatting to you.
Asking me to come on and chat to your all your future brides.